Okay, I'm gonna go out on a rin and suggest that you might need a fancy new couch in your house because we're in the falls today at Rin's Furniture. And this is pretty exciting for me because in the past, anytime I've come to Rin's in the falls or Caledonia, because they got 2 locations, I've been talking to Brian. Well, Brian isn't here because supposedly Brian's semi-retired, but we got his son, Nate. Good morning, Nate. How are you, pal?
I'm doing good. How are you, Tim?
Good to see you, man. Very nice to meet you.
You as well.
Because the business, it's a family-run shop, right?
It is, yep. My parents started it, and my mom is actually, her name was Rin growing up.
Right.
Her real name's Catherine, and my dad called her Rin as a nickname, so
And
it kind
then,
of stuck.
was it always something that you wanted to get into or that you didn't know if you wanted to?
It wasn't
or?
my dream, let's say that,
Yeah.
but then once I finished school, I was looking for something to do, and I started from the bottom as a delivery guy and worked my way up and fell in love with it.
There you go, as Drake does say, started at the bottom, now you're here. Look at you, pal.
Exactly.
Okay, exciting for you guys because for the next little bit, I guess it's your Thanksgiving sale.
Thanksgiving sale, yep. So if you want anything custom by Decorest or Super Style, you come in, you pick the fabric, you pick the pillows, I'll pay the tax for you.
Okay, so the thing about custom is, and I guess that's where COVID came in because custom had been tough in the past because you would order something and how long would it take to come in?
It used to be about 6 to 8 months.
Okay, so we're getting better when it comes to that?
Now they've cut it down to about 3 to 6, so they're getting a lot better. Starting to see the products moving in very efficiently.
Well, even when talking to your dad and visiting with Rins, the importance for you guys in the past has been Canadian made.
Yep.
Is that still the mandate you guys are going with?
Yep, about 90% Canadian made. So then, yeah, you come in, anything that's Canadian, I can do the no tax sale for you.
Okay, so let's talk about Decorest because Decorest, Canadian company.
Right from Toronto.
We've been to the plant before with your dad.
Yep.
What makes them so great?
Well, Canadian made.
Right.
That's what it is. They use a real wood for the frame, so it's a lifetime warranty on the frame. And the best part is they give the best selection for fabrics if you really want to customize.
Okay, so if I'm coming in here and maybe I don't like something on the floor, because
Yep.
that's the first thing, is you guys do have plenty of options here on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
In Caledonia too.
Yep, and I have
Huge
stock
warehouse,
of everything.
Huge warehouse. So if I'm looking around, let's say, is this
sofa right here?
Okay, so this is
Decorest.
this is a deck rest. Okay.
Yep.
So I come in. Okay. There's different. What's the different? There's one that's really soft, one that's really.
Yep. So this one's just standard. So
Standard.
I can get the density of the foam. I can get it softer. I can get it firmer, whichever you prefer.
That all comes in the kind of the custom process.
Correct. Yep. So you'd start with that, going with the density of the foam, and then you'd build up to the fabric, and then you get to pick the pillows.
You coming to sit down, or what are you doing? You're not. If you're sitting down, you're not getting back up. That's the thing about Luke. And then all the selection of the different type of fabrics that you can go for.
Yep, correct. So yeah, you can go with plain, you can go with pattern, you can go with polyurethanes. We have leathers, fabrics, some with polyester,
Where are we at with
some
leather?
cotton.
Are people going leather? Is that like still pretty?
Still very popular. Yep. So the Decorest is good because a lot of their sofas I can do fabric or leather. Other companies it's just one or the other. So Decorest, a lot of them I can switch it around.
Yeah, and then there's all these fabrics over the other side too that offer, I guess, a bit more color if you're looking.
Yeah,
at
a little
that.
more bright and vibrant. Or you can always do that with the pillows as well.
So it's not just Decorest. What's the other?
Super Style.
Super Style.
And Trendline. So
Those are the three when it comes to the custom.
correct.
And
Yep.
it goes all the way until Thanksgiving.
Yep, October the 8th.
So come in and have a look around. If you don't like something on the floor, you can order something custom. And this man, out of his own pockets, is paying the tax. Craziness. I always love coming and seeing these guys at Rins because it means I do a lot of sitting around and a lot of testing out of these sofas and chairs. We'll continue to do that. Come back on Morning Live. Look at it. It's already working. The phone is ringing.
It's going.
Yeah, I'm really into this. It kind of works, right? You see what I was going for. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Rin's Furniture. In the falls, yes, I'm sitting down. This is my job. I'm coming here to test out these couches. Back here with my good pal, Nate. So you said this is standard. So again, this is firm.
This
right?
is standard set. So right now you're sitting on a 1.8 pound density foam. You have the option to make it firm, which would go up to 2.1 pound, or you can go soft and make it a 1.5.
Look at you nerding out.
Yep,
Oh, your
that's it.
dad would be so proud of you.
Yeah.
Boy. What do most people go for? What do you find?
Honestly, a lot of the elder like the firm.
Yeah.
Easier to get in and out of.
Yeah, because that's the only thing. Because
Yep.
sometimes if you get into a couch and you sink right into it, it's just you're there for the day.
Big puffy sectionals, you like them soft. You want to sink in, take a nap, right?
So we talked about the custom sale that you got going on until Thanksgiving, where you're paying the tax on Decorest
Super Style and Trendline custom orders.
custom orders. Okay,
Yep.
These are floor models that we're on to
Floor
now.
model sale. So I have a whack of floor models that I can sell right off the floor at a nice discount. It's I just have one left in stock. It's what you see is what you get.
That's how it goes when it gets to the floor model sales.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so this one looks a little bit not as firm. All right. Whoa. How is stock going when it comes to sofas and chairs for you
Stock,
guys?
so we were smart. We purchased a lot of stock months ago.
Because you have the space.
Exactly.
Right, because you got a big space here. Square footage, how big is this space?
I think we're about 26,000 square feet
and
here.
then in Caledonia.
Yep, another 26,000, and then I have a warehouse in Stony Creek that's stock full of stock. So we might not have something today for you, but I'll sell something off the floor, bring something new in.
So that's the only thing. If you're seeing something on camera right now that you really like,
Yep, you gotta
I guess like this
right
one,
now.
you got to get it now because it is the last one.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
When it comes to custom made, you think custom made, you maybe think expensive? Is that always the case, or?
Yep, it's going to be more expensive than the floor model, but
Okay.
it's what you want, right? You're going to fall in love with it. That's your fabric. It's your pillows you're picking. You get to choose the density of the foam. So you're really going to fall in love with it. It is a little more expensive, but that's why we're doing the no tax, kind of help out with that, right?
But back to that. Oh, so there's no tax on that, and we're getting better when it comes to.
The wait times, yep. You're looking about 3 to 6 months, depending on the manufacturer.
Last time I was in here with your dad, I guess maybe that was last year. It was
Yeah.
up to 8 months, even longer than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long time. So that's why we purchased so much stock, because people just didn't want to wait. But now with the wait times going down, we might get back into the custom again.
Okay, little preview of some of the floor models. You can come and see Nate and the whole gang here at Rinse Furniture in the Falls. Same thing for Caledonia though too.
Same thing for Cali. Yep.
Okay, same thing for Cali.
Yeah, Caledonia.
Cali. All right, going back to Cali. We're gonna go check out some tables. I'll stop rhyming. It just gets bad. When we return, Rinse Furniture on Morning Live.
Well, so far this morning we've been tackling getting your living room and family room all furnished up at Rinse Furniture, because they're got a nice little custom sale on right now until the Thanksgiving. Back here with my pal Nate, who's running the show. Now on to tables.
Now on your kitchen sets.
And yeah, kitchen sets, because I don't know. Kitchen sets are important because you want a good quality table
For sure.
that will last a while.
Exactly. So then our best one would be handstone. So you get your choice of maple wood, oak wood, or cherry wood, and each one has its own separate stains.
Handstone, is that the brand?
That's the manufacturer.
That's a manufacturer. And going back to, are they Canadian?
Yep, they're Canadian made. Yeah, they're a Mennonite-based company right outside of Kitchener. So they do everything by hand, real high quality product.
Okay. So do you know what this one is when we're looking at it?
Yep, this one's going to be a maple.
This is maple.
Yep.
So you can choose the type of wood that you want.
Yep.
Now again, when you're getting into custom stuff, it can get a little bit more expensive.
Yep, and that depends on which type of wood you're going to select. So maple wood, and then you have the oak wood is the middle, and cherry is going to be the most expensive.
Cherry's the most. Okay.
Yep.
But just like we saw over there with the couches and some of the chairs, when you have some floor models that you don't have very many left, or you have one left, that's where you can kind of
Correct.
find something that you might really like.
Yeah, so all these tables here, they're going to be off that floor model special, marked down. I got one left.
So is that the table and the chairs, or is it just the table?
Table, chairs, and this one includes the buffet.
The buffet back here too.
Yep, so that whole set.
Okay, so you're seeing, we still see, this is like this kind of that distressed look.
Yep,
Still
farmhouse style.
Still seeing a lot of that.
Yep, oh yeah, for sure, very popular.
Something glass related.
Yep,
Right.
more of a condo lifestyle, maybe downtown living.
Right. This one here can actually be pulled out, so it's a little bit bigger.
Yep, so then there's a built-in leaf there. So then instead of the typical one in the middle, it would be at the end. So then when you have it closed, you still have a solid top and you don't have that
thing in
crease
the middle. And then obviously the leaf comes with it too.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, all our sets are tables and chairs.
Okay, this is a floor model too?
Yep, all of them here.
All of these ones here. Type of wood in that one? Do you know by the look
Birch.
of it?
Yep, birch. So Canadell, that's that manufacturer. They only do birch wood.
Where does birch rank on the list of all the ones that you rounded up before?
They're about in the middle, in between the maple and the oak.
Maple and the oak.
Yep.
Okay. So we're in Niagara Falls again. Caledonia has you got lots on display in Caledonia too when it comes to floor models, when it comes
For
to
sure.
tables.
Just as
and
many as I do here.
and-
Might be in a different color, but.
in a kitchen set. And then you have the custom sale, which runs until Thanksgiving.
Yep, October the 8th.
Okay, let's get back to that because we'll show off some of the models of Decorest,
Super Style and Trendline.
Trendline. Be back with Nate and the gang here at Rinse Furniture in the Falls. There's also one in Cali too. Morning Live. What? Why are you looking at me like that? It's in the job description. I got to test out each and every one of these chairs and couches back here at Rins Furniture in the Falls, because yeah, we've been talking a lot about there's floor models on the floor that they got some good deals on that, but it's custom. Custom is the thing that we're talking about today, because we're getting back into the custom world. Great to be back with Nate from Rins Furniture here in the Falls, but also in Caledonia. And for all the years, 22 years that you guys have been in business, Canadiana. Made in Canada has always been so important for you guys.
That's what we always try to push, is Canadian made.
Why is that?
Better product, better warranty. If anything does happen, we can fix it right then and there. I don't have to wait to get the parts from overseas.
Yeah, customers probably like that too, right?
For
There is
sure.
something when you see that it's made in Canada, supporting our workers here, I don't know, knowing it's made here.
When you sit in it, you can just tell there's a difference. It's better made.
Okay, there's something about this one that's pretty sweet.
Yep.
What do I got here?
So now you're sitting in a pushback chair by Decorest.
Okay.
Can be done in leather or in fabric. You can get power or in manual, and I'll pay the tax for you.
So you're paying the tax up until Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, October the 8th.
To really get that message out there, because custom is so much better than it was, because through the pandemic, it really got pushed back. We're at 8 months, even more than that, but we're a lot better than that now.
Now you're looking, they got it down to about three months, 4 months. Some companies are even 5, 6 months, but got it way down from the 6 to 8 months that it used to be.
So like the manual, I like the manual.
Yep.
Is there a preference your customers have between the manual or the?
The elderly like the power. They
power?
aren't strong enough to push it back.
Okay.
But other than that, some people don't like the power components that they have to deal with if anything does go wrong with the chair.
You trying to break the place, man? Watch where you're walking. Okay, 3 companies, Decorest,
Super
Style,
and Trendline.
Super Style, and Trendline. All Canadian, all in Toronto. Can you tell the difference between the 3 of them? Or
I can.
You can?
Average person
would never, they're all different types of styles, different types of fabrics?
Yep, correct.
Okay, when it comes to fabrics, what are people liking? Is there
Fabrics, grays and blues are what's in right now.
Grays and blues?
Yep.
Like this one here, and again, you can work on the firmness.
Yep, you can make it softer, you can make it firmer, whichever you're looking for.
Okay, light colors, that kind of freaks me out, because I don't know, I'm a dad with like young kids, so like this white one right here, if there's like, what do we do with like stains and things like that when?
Yep, so then we have
or mom or dad might have a little spill of some red wine on it at certain points. What happens there, Nate?
So we have a company called Zakora, so they do a 5-year warranty. So they'll cover any rip, tear, burn, you spill your red wine.
Right.
You can't get the stain out, then they'll replace the whole piece free of charge.
Okay. And leather? Because leather, it's hard to stain leather.
Yep, leather,
right?
Same thing. So you have 5-year extended warranty. Any rip, tear, burn, leather you aren't gonna stain it.
You're gonna pay a bit more for leather.
Oh yeah, for sure you will. But it's gonna last you longer, and the best part is it's not gonna stain. You can just wipe it right off.
Amazing, man. Good stuff, pal. So if you missed the first segment, so Nate is son of Brian and Rin.
And Ren, yep.
And got into the family business, because that's the other cool thing about it, guys. It's a family-run shop, and you're going to come in here and you're going to see you, or you're going to see all the familiar faces in Caledonia. So, showroom, they have deals on anything on the floor, and then the custom made is up until Thanksgiving.
Correct.
So just pop in and have a chat with any of you guys, and go from there and test things out like I've been doing all morning. Rins Furniture in the Falls and Caledonia, the Morning Live.